Hey, let's talk Gillette. What's happening in Gillette? Next week, on August 18th, is a Gillette City Council meeting. Before we get to the agenda, let's take a look at some other City of Gillette happenings in the next week or two. The obvious one is the other thing on August 18th. To be specific, the 2026 primary election. After the regular proceedings of the Gillette City Council on Tuesday night, Gillette Public Access Television's election night coverage will begin. The coverage will include candidate interviews, election results updates, and possibly some special guests from the City of Gillette Animal Shelter. The school has started back up, and that means quite a few things, actually. It means you should keep an eye out for school buses and kids making their way to and from school each morning and afternoon. It means summer is coming to an end and it's almost fall. And it means the city pool has closed for the season. But it's still pretty hot, and it probably will be for a while. So it's a good thing that even though the pool is closed, you can still visit the splash pad at the Energy Capital Sports Complex, which will remain in operation until Labor Day, on September 7th this year. Also, speaking of Labor Day, city offices will be closed that day, as always. If Monday is your regular trash day, it'll be picked up on Tuesday instead. Here's what's on the August 18th City Council agenda. It might be kind of a long one, so it may be a while before we get to the election night coverage. There are 6 special event permits. Gillette First Baptist Church has requested 2. One for a fall kickoff event that will close Gillette Avenue between 5th and 6th on August 26th, and another for a 9/11 outdoor remembrance service on September 13th. On actual September 11th, there's a request to close Wenger Drive for the annual Marine Corps League 5K. On September 12th, which means there are event permits for 3 days in a row, the 3rd Street Plaza and adjacent city-owned parking lot C will be closed for Gillette Main Street's Brews and Cruise event. On November 11th, there's a parade permit requested for the annual Veterans Day Parade. Gillette Avenue will be closed from 1st to 2nd Street on September 26th, for what feels like a slightly premature Oktoberfest. There are some liquor license items. Big changes in the liquor license world. When 2 liquor licenses transfer from Maverick Incorporated to Maverick Group LLC. Each of those requires a public hearing and council consideration. One other liquor license related item, there's going to be a resolution before the council to allow the city administrator to approve malt beverage catering permits when businesses with Gillette liquor licenses want to do events in other jurisdictions. There will also be a public hearing followed by city council consideration of amendments to the fiscal year 2026-2027 city budget. There are 2 optional 1% supported projects. One is a bid for the Northland Village Drainage Improvements Project. The other is a quote award for the Shoshone Avenue Crack Ceiling Project. There are quite a few wastewater/sewer related projects at this meeting as well. One is a quote award for sanitary sewer root control to destroy or control roots that have grown into the city of Gillette's 10.5 miles of clay sewer pipe. At first, I assumed they carved it out with a machine attachment, which is something I've had to do with roots growing into my pipes at home, but instead they use an herbicide, which apparently removes the roots without damaging the trees on the surface or causing any problems at wastewater. 2 more sewer projects are related to the Wastewater Treatment Plant Phase 2A project. There's Work Authorization 1 and a contract amendment to the Construction Manager Risk Agreement, which set the project at a guaranteed maximum price of $20,514,000. Council will also authorize an application to the Office of State Lands and Investments to request additional loan funds from the Clean Water State Revolving Fund for wastewater Phase 2 projects. Water is tangentially related, and one of the items on the agenda is authorization for city staff to submit a grant application for support projects to extend regional water service to the Graceland Improvement and Service District. There are 3 city planning type items, all for council to consider approving and authorizing final plats. For Chara Hill Estates Phase 3, for Lot 2P and 2Q Sunburst Subdivision, and for Lot 1A and 2A, Block 1 of Martin's Addition. Council will also accept 2 construction projects as completed. the City Hall Customer Service Renovation Project, and the Council of Community Services Emergency Shelter and Supportive Housing Renovation Project. The Council of Community Services one was funded through a Community Development Block Grant. The city just sponsored their application and administered the project. That's a brief, in comparison to how long the meeting will probably be, look at the August 18th meeting. You can find the agenda on the city website, gillettewy.gov, and click on any item in the agenda to get a deeper explanation of the topic and see any supporting documentation. Sign up to receive meeting notices by clicking on the email updates link in the description of this episode. City Council meetings are broadcast live on GPA TV Cable Channel 192, as well as streaming online at gillettewy.gov/GPA, where you can also find past meetings archived. Let's Talk Gillette is a production of Gillette Public Access Television and the City of Gillette. For more information on city operations, visit the city's website, gillettewy.gov, or follow the City of Gillette on Facebook or Instagram.